Yes.
Now we are late to the party, and we are up and running through the season with some more newbies coming into the world of the Schmoedown.
I love seeing new competitors coming into the Schmoedown because then you kind of see where they come from, where they started, and then if they start to build rapport in the Schmoedown, then you can kind of follow along and see where they go.
It's where the characters are developed, where the characters are made, where they show what they've got. And, you know, Ethan Irwin was in this position last year around the same time. Showed us what he could do in that free-for-all, which is coming up very shortly. We will be in attendance. Will we be in the free-for-all? Don't know. We've been asking Christian. The man is holding it all close to his chest.
Yeah.
We have no clue who is in that 35 or 40. I don't even know which one it is. I see a mismatch of both promos popping up saying either or.
Right. And I think it started off 35, but it might end up being 40.
Maybe he's squeezing us in there somewhere. But yeah, we've got two newbies coming up. Kevin Smets and David Moore. Know nothing about them. I just saw the pictures of what they look like. One has a hoodie. I can't say who I got because honestly, I have no clue who these guys are, which is good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how both of them play and not knowing who to go for. You're kind of just enjoying and saying whoever wins, wins.
Yep, and Chance is not here this weekend because Chance is in California getting ready for his buddy to go up and defend his title belt at the Schmoedown Throwdown, Kalinowski versus Cushing. Right. So he's going to be, the dude makes the trips just to come out with him. Like, he's not even competing. He's just there to be there with him, which is kind of cool. So good luck to Kalinowski in that bout, defending that title against Rachel. But yes, it is going to be about some of the young blood that could be possibly going after that belt soon. So let's get into the battle between Smets and Moore now. Emma!
Oh, hey, good.
Grace!
Oh, Grace! I like what you've done with the place.
Yeah, done is not the word I would use for what's happening here right now.
Nor would I. Look, I know we've talked about this briefly, but I do need you to actually sign my manager paperwork. So I just need your initials at the bottom, and then we'll be good to go.
Yeah. Listen, Grace. You've caused a little trouble in the Schmoedown in the past. You
really
kind of stabbed me in the back, but I am trusting that you have turned over a new leaf. Much as I am making every attempt to be a neutral party and not have biases, I believe that you are also not going to cause trouble this time around. So.
Of course not. Of course not. Look, you know it's all just part of the fun of the game. You can't take it personally. Don't worry about it.
It's not really what the issue. Anyway. All right. Well, that's good to go. You are officially sanctioned to be a manager.
Perfect. I will be on my best behavior.
Who's she going to be manager of?
Corruption. Seeing who you're managing.
Yeah, I'm excited to show everybody. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Girl Scout.
Yeah, come on, you want her in there. You want her to cause trouble. You want a little wild card in the deck. Cause a ruckus. Oh damn, Smets is ready. Look at him. He's ready to punch with answers.
Kevin Costner. Will Smith.
I agree, Christian. Baby carrots
in the top
world. Why? Because we got two new competitors in the Inter-Kingdom Division, Christian. We get to see a dream realized and one crushed for all eternity.
Schmoedown,
the Inter-Kingdom Division is wide open at the moment. The champion is Mike Kalinowski, defending that championship in a little bit on the 23rd. And we don't have Jason in it anymore. Rachel Cushing is still causing havoc.
Or today, if you're watching this.
We know we have Adam Lavick out there.
Or a week ago, if it's a week
later.
later.
Mark Knopfler has stepped down. We have an open field, and new competitors are showing up. And we have two of those new rookies hitting the stage tonight.
It's like an intense game of Quidditch, Christian. That is from Lord of the Rings, I believe. Might be mistaken on that one. Right. But David Moore coming into this. So David Moore, he comes from a long line of great host performers, but he's not about
okay, so I got to go with David Moore already.
This is David's first time under the white hot spotlight. And then you look at who he's going up against. Kevin Smets. Step right up and greet the Smets. Kevin looks ready to play.
My pick last year was Ethan Irwin. This year, my pick is Kevin Smasher Smets. And Kevin Smets was a guy, he auditioned on the Patreon tier. He auditioned, and to be honest with you, at the time, he wasn't ready.
Wasn't ready to go, but you might be. Check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon today.
I like what you did there. But what I said, I suggested to Kevin, I said, listen, why don't you go, there are so many great fan leagues out there. There's Full Metal Trivia. There's all these different trivia leagues out there. Look at what happened with Chance Ellison. Look at Paul Oyama. You can build up and get here by doing that, and he did just that, and he dominated in the Inner Geekdom division in the fan leagues, and now he got himself back a shot at the pros.
That's right. Talking about
that's how you do it.
Beforehand, they were both
minor
in
leagues,
a lather,
baby.
sweaty, ready to go, and I mean that literally. These guys are sweating. They're foaming at the mouth. Let's take a look at their pre-interviews.
I'm always so excited about the pre-interviews.
I'm excited for these now.
Coming through for the first time in the Inner Geekdom Schmoedown.
All right, let's just get one thing out of the way, shall we? We
he's
didn't
got a
come here
mouthpiece for
to
him.
win championship belts, okay? What we came here to do is go through this league, starting at the bottom and cleaning house till we get all the way to the top, and you can bet on that.
Now, Schmoedown fans, you cool people out there, I know you don't know who I am. I am a nerd since the day I was born. I hope that you all accept me, and even if you don't, it's all good, it's all love. I'm still gonna win it.
This kid is a trained killer, right? While the rest of this league is spending their weekends sitting on a bar stool, guzzling beer in some 2-bit dive bar. You wanna know what Kevin Smets is doing? He's sitting in the trivia dungeon training, watching movies like 2003's Daredevil, the one with Ben Affleck. And you wanna know why? Because he likes pain.
Kevin Smets, he seems like he might know a thing or two. He's come through the fan leagues, he's got his training, he's got his background. But again, the bigger they come, the harder they fall.
Let me take you back 10 months. I get an audition, right? On Patreon. Christian, he says, you know what? You're not ready for the cut. Every second since April, for 10 months, I have been thinking about coming back here to show you that you made a mistake. When I'm done, when all of the bodies are down and I'm standing in the ashes, then Harloff, you'll remember my name and I'll take that title and you'll remember Kevin Smets, the one you sent away who came back and took everything. David Moore, you know what you're gonna need today?
Way to do
More
it.
help.
It's David Moore. I'm here to win it. Let's go.
Get ready, geekdom. Here we come.
All right, that's shaping up to be a good battle then.
Get chills.
All right, so it looks like, I mean, I don't know who this Kaiser is that he's got with him. He's got this manager Kaiser who seems to be talking a lot of smack, and the attitude of the Kevin Smets that I saw was not the same guy I saw in that interview. This seems to be a different, a very different Kevin Smets who seems
Whitney's
to have
in the game.
attitude. I don't know if that's going to work. I've seen it work for some people. I've seen it fail miserably. David Moore, on the other hand, nice, respectable kid. I like it. I like the fact that he's here, he wants to play, and he wants to do good things. For me, that's the way I would enter a new place. I'd have respect for people when it's
shake some hands, look you in the eye. This Smets guy, he may be more machine now than man, twisted and evil.
Nice, I like what you did there. But right now, we don't know the strengths. We don't know the weaknesses.
We don't know anything about these humans.
All we know is that we have two competitors trying to make
That's
a name
the thing
for
is
themselves.
the minor league competitors are definitely more like cutthroat with the game.
Yeah.
Schmoedown! Which makes them villains right off the bat because they're coming in hard. Little too hot.
Introducing first.
There we go. Love the song.
Making his Schmoedown debut.
Now I feel like watching Thor Ragnarok.
I know. There you go. Woo! I gotta go for more. More. There you go.
I like the personality.
Enjoy, have fun.
There you go.
He's still going into it. There you go.
Get a little,
I like this, Christian. A lot like me with alcohol on a wedding dance floor.
I like it. So that's a way to win over the crowd in your first entrance, I gotta tell you.
Won me over.
And his opponent.
Will he be successful?
We'll find out.
Making his Schmoedown Inner Geekdom debut. He is
More ominous music.
Smasher Smets! That's Kaiser. Okay, so that's Smets.
Kind of got like a Ken Knapsack thing going on. Like Ken Knapsack, just a little younger.
Yeah, he does. Kaiser, me for some reason.
Smets staring right into the camera, not sure. He's getting off from the. It's almost like he's angered that he's getting applause.
It's like, hi.
He's like an angry Rami Malek.
Okay. He should have been here for pizza.
Trash talk going on between Christian and
he's not shaking his hand.
More extended his hand. More trying
starting to see a trend with these minor leaguers.
He did not. So more
guys, relax.
Extended a handshake and a smile.
They're dangerous, so they could be the ones.
And everything.
Take a deep breath.
Just saying.
Maybe this is their way of like, they're like, I just want to focus on the game.
I like this kid. And Smets is just mean mugging and ready to rock. Mark, how does round number 1 go?
Ready to
Schmoedown! Did I say that one in the free-for-all? Ready Player 5?
Yeah.
Smets versus Moore, battle of the rookie IG competitors. Here we go, gentlemen, in the category the MCU.
Marvel Cinematic Universe, guys.
MCU, if you can abbreviate. Here we go. In 2012's Avengers, Tony Stark says that Agent Coulson's first name is Agent. What is his real first name?
I have a real dumb question, guys. Yeah. Potentially.
Come
is
on.
Called Avengers or the Avengers?
5, 4, 3.
I don't think I've ever.
1.
Oh, damn it!
Phil.
Yes, it is.
Damn
It
it!
was my father.
Come
Yes,
on.
it is. 1-1.
It's from Coulson.
I like Brian Coulson.
I almost made
Yeah,
it there.
Phil.
1-1.
I was good at Sega Genesis games, not so much Super Nintendo. Your next
Me
category comes from
too.
the world of Middle Earth. This is Middle Earth. And the question is, which actress plays Arwen in the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Yeah, you ever watch that Nick Arcade?
There's 2 names, 2 characters in Lord of the Rings that I always mix up, so I'm hoping this is the one that I did not mix up.
Fred Savage?
Yeah.
2, 1. Points down. Points down. Pen down. Dave Moore.
I am blanking. I know it's. Oh, I know it now.
Kevin Smith.
Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler.
It was Liv Tyler. Don't want to miss a thing.
Kate Blanchett
Don't
plays.
forget about your JTE rules, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
I can't say it.
Gal Gadot?
No.
Right,
Gil
you always
for-
ask for more time.
It'll come to me.
Gimli.
Star Wars. In Star Wars A New Hope, Obi-Wan said that Jedi were guardians of the galaxy for how many generations?
I believe the quote is over this amount.
Well,
Yeah. For over.
I didn't write. I didn't miss anything.
I don't-
5,
Just.
4,
You're a Star Wars fan. I want to be
3,
right by you.
2,
I
1.
don't
Smets.
know.
Over 1,000 generations.
Correct.
Damn
Dave.
The Jedi were guardians of peace in the galaxy.
That's correct.
I had 1,000 and then I changed it to 20.
I have 1,000. I got it
Good
right.
start here for the Rooks.
All right, this is in the
Gladriel
world
is
of
the
the
name, I believe.
DCEU. That
I might be
stands
saying
for
it
the
wrong,
DC,
but it's
whatever
in
the
that
hell they're
thing.
calling it now. Your question is, in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, when Diana receives Lex's metahuman files from Bruce, whose archived video footage does she watch first?
It's a good question.
Yeah, she sees a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Who does she see
First.
first?
It's really a crapshoot, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it limits the pool a little
5,
bit.
4, 3, 2, 1. Dave.
The Flash?
Correct.
Yeah.
And Kevin.
The Flash.
Got it. Okay. Kevin Smets has not missed, and Dave Moore has 3, so it's 4-3. Next question.
Kevin also putting the logo of the Los Angeles Chargers in his answer.
Not the San Diego. DC
smiling.
movies. Just the DC, not the EU.
It's all about the effort.
Yeah.
We don't know sports. We're nerds.
That's right. In the Lego Batman movie, where do Batman and Robin steal the Phantom Zone projector from?
Lego Batman. Your favorite Lego movie? Do you still go with the first Lego movie? We both like the second
Lego
one.
Batman. 5,
You can watch that review on this channel
3,
Oh.
right now.
2,
I don't remember.
1. Pens down.
It's Superman
please, and
plays.
Oh shit,
Fortress
yeah.
of Solitude.
It is.
Yeah.
Fortress of Solitude.
That's right.
Damn it. They go to the party,
Yeah.
and he jumps through the rain.
That's right.
Not
I was trying to remember the
intimidating in
movie.
least to either competitor. Your next category comes from the world of heroes and villains. Looks like we have both represented up there. Your question is, what actor played Dr. Manhattan in Watchmen?
The actors were what got
remember
Dave
what
last time. Can you
his
hit this
name
one?
is.
Because Kevin seems to have gotten it. 5,
I'm gonna be like, God damn
3,
it, when they say it.
2, 1. Dave.
Billy
I
Craig.
think that was Jim Caviezel.
Incorrect. Kevin.
Billy Crudup.
That's correct. Was Billy Crudup. Actors' names seem to be hurting.
We got. Are we tied now? We're tied.
I
3.
will point out that right now the Smasher has a perfect round 1 so far. Should he get a perfect
Fortress
round
of
at the end of the 10
Solitude. Come
questions, he will be asked a bonus one. Just
I'd be
in-
right there with more if that
All
were
right,
the
here we go.
case.
Next one is from Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Who gives Harry the Marauders map in The Prisoner of Azkaban? Smets writing down furiously.
Can you still think of the movies individually? They all run together for me.
Yes, only because I've watched them so recently.
Oh, you did a rewatch with the...
You can't see what it says on mine because my thing is
Two.
changing.
Nice guy. One.
But it's
down, please.
Fred and George.
George and Fred, the Weasley twins.
That's correct. And Dave.
I was attempting Weasley, but I didn't
have it.
get it.
There.
Starting to
You
go
can
a
see
little bit
it.
ahead
It
here.
says Fred and
7-4,
George.
I put
7-4.
Fred because they made it seem like it was one person. So I didn't know who was the person that handed it to him.
Well, they were both there.
Star Trek. And your question is,
I'm gonna try this.
Sir
See if it
Patrick
works.
Stewart has played Jean-Luc Picard in how many Star Trek feature films? Need that number. Apparently he's coming back in some show.
They're gonna have
That
20
he
seconds
is.
to answer this one.
Yeah. Okay. So more time for us to opine about the CBS All Access app,
Am I doing? I did too
where
much,
you
huh?
can get Star Trek. 3,
I did 6.
2,
I don't know.
1. Dave.
4?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Kevin.
4.
It is Kevin. Smets.
Nemesis, Insurrection, First Contact, Generation.
Here's the next question here for the category of Marvel films. Marvel. Who voices Spider-Man Noir in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Both competitors writing down the answer with glee.
Yeah, one of my favorite lines in the movie.
Studio audience here enjoying that question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin?
Nicolas Cage.
Yes, it is.
Cage.
Dave Moore?
Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
It is.
Smets holds his vertically like me.
We don't choose the dance floor, we just
It's the
dance.
thing is that David Moore's having a very good round number 1, and Smets kind of overshadowing him, and he can get a perfect round if he gets this next question right. To the field, this is from Mixed Bag. So it could be anything. Let's get drunk and find out. The question is, what 2000s film is set in the fictional Basin City and has characters by the name of Jackie Boy, Hardigan, Kevin, and Marv? I mean, there's a lot of movies with Kevin in them.
Yeah. Well, Kevin Smets is looking to get it perfect
Yeah.
around here. 5, 4.
It's like we practiced.
3, 2, 1. Start with Dave.
Sin City?
That's correct.
Yeah.
And Kevin.
Sin City.
Perfect round.
Perfect round
Damn.
right out of the gate. Wow.
Kevin Smets.
I should have just put Sin City,
His
but I
first
didn't.
debut, and he hits a perfect round. Now,
Whatever,
Kenny,
I got
bonus.
5.
We're gonna find
Me
out.
too.
Kenny,
Yay.
you don't have to write this down. This is just for you. Here we go. Who played villain Aldrich Killian in 2013's Iron Man 3?
Guy
Guy
Pearce.
Pearce.
1 point. Look at Kevin Smets. 4-point lead.
He got there
for Kevin
faster, and I was
Smets.
gonna.
I have real trouble with actors named Guy.
Playing great. Kevin Smets is just playing phenomenally right now. So here we go.
this
Unless
is-
it's,
this is an incredible
characters
debut
named
performance,
Guy.
really, by
Guy
both
Patterson and
gentlemen.
Guy
Like you said,
Fleetman, no
Kevin's getting
problem.
the headline because a perfect round number 1.
When you get 7 points normally in your debut, it's like,
Wow. You are front page news.
But now we get to round number 2, and how does
Good
that
job.
Luckily, I'm here to tell
Smets.
both competitors and you and everybody
And
at home,
more.
Christian. Round number 2
Both
is
of
the Kevin. It is your option. Would you like to spin first or defer to your opponent?
Prefer.
All right, so Dave's going to go.
Well,
Dave's going to go first. Dave, please spin from the wheel, not the pegs.
And please spin gently. It is an elderly wheel. It's an elder wheel. That
There
is
you go. Perfect spin.
Good spin. What a nice
I
young
do like
man.
this kid. I like this kid, Dave Moore.
Spin is in. The
Give it
spin
a
is
spin
in.
there as the wheel.
Oh, where's it going to go?
It's not going to be Spider
Uh-oh.
Choice, but it could be Star Wars.
Uh-oh.
MCU.
DC.
MCU.
MCU.
You're gonna
Stick
keep
with the
it?
MCU?
I mean, he
Stick with
did
the
come out
MCU.
to
Gonna
a
stick
Thor
with the
Ragnarok
MCU.
song, so
All right.
might as well.
David,
Phil Coulson.
your first of 5 questions. It's good to see you as always. Your first of 5 questions
Cozy up here.
in the world of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What is the name of Scott Lang's estranged former wife in the Ant-Man films?
Judy Greer. In real life.
5,
Sarah.
4.
Multiple choice.
I can do that for you. Is it A, Maggie, B, Laurie,
Julie.
C, Julie,
C.
or D, Denise?
That's rough. I don't know. Judy Greer.
Julie?
That is incorrect for the steal, Kevin.
Maggie.
It is Maggie.
Dang.
Smets.
At least he knocked it down to 1 point.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you can't let the. Apparently, you can't miss anything against Smets. Apparently.
So far, that has been the case. Your second question, back to you, David. In the film Doctor Strange, Mordo's relic are the vaulting boots of what?
Multiple
Mario.
choice.
Is it A, Agamotto, B, Sidorak,
Valtor.
C,
Apollon.
or D, Valtor?
Apollon. C.
Valtor?
It is in fact valid.
That makes sense. Vault.
Got that one.
It sounded like when he because like V, and I was like, oh, it must be
composure.
Voltoid then. Sure.
All right.
We'll go with that.
Your next question. What is the name of the World Internet Hub that Tony travels to in Avengers Age of Ultron? Five, four.
Multiple choice.
These are some rough
Is it
ones.
A, Net Central, B, Cortex, C, Fulcrum, or D, Nexus?
Nexus. Dang, I mean, they have to get harder and harder.
Yeah.
Four.
Fulcrum?
That is incorrect for another steal.
Fulcrum is Star
It is in
Wars.
fact Nexus.
Wow, Kevin Smets is unstoppable.
Wow.
Dominating.
Really giving it to him.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, back to, excuse me. David, back to you. You get 2 more questions. Your penultimate one in the world of the MCU. At the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Ego and Meredith pull into the parking lot of what fast food restaurant?
Wendy's.
Is it Wendy's?
I'm pretty sure it's
Say
a Wendy's.
KFC.
I'm pretty sure it's a Wendy's.
5, 4,
Dairy Queen.
3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, McDonald's, B, Burger King, C, Wendy's,
Oh no,
or
it
D,
might be Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Give him a
Yeah.
point for Dairy Queen.
Knew it.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, and your last question, David. In the world of the MCU, currently trailed by 4. You can have that deficit if
Those
you
are
get this one
rough.
right
That
off
was
the
tough.
bat. And that question is, in the film Black Panther, who played W'Kabi, confidant and best friend to T'Challa? Need the name of the actor.
I'm not forgetting.
Daniel
Dan-
Kaluuya.
Yeah,
Multiple choice.
Daniel
What do you hear
Kaluuya. Did we
Is
have
it
a
A,
conversation
Daniel
about this?
Kaluuya?
I thought it was
B,
Daniel
Brian
Kaluuya,
Tyree
but it
Henry,
was Forrest
C,
Whitaker's.
Sterling K. Brown.
Oh, yeah, you're
or
right.
D, Forrest
But this
Whitaker.
one is Daniel.
Give him a point,
Yeah.
and
This
he
is
trails
Daniel
by
Kaluuya.
3.
Yeah. And it was because of that one that I got this one.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
But he's got to hope Kevin hits something weak.
We haven't seen a weakness yet, so Kevin, step on up there and give it a light spin because it is a very frail old wheel that is about to go to Boca
maybe
Vista
I don't want to
visit
be
Sam
in the
Levine.
free-for-all after all.
That's the thing, though.
Luckily,
with
it's
the
wider,
rookies, you don't
broader
know
questions.
What they know and what they don't. We're
Yeah, it's
learning
more
their
so
strengths
general
right now.
He got a perfect round.
I feel like
you don't know if
he's
there's
gonna
something-
pick whatever
I
it
would be
lands
shocked
on.
at this
Yeah.
point if he spun away from something.
because he's
I
that
don't know
well
what's he
versed.
gonna-
Except
maybe
movie
it could be
release
movie
dates.
release
Dates.
He wants it.
He likes
Damn.
it.
All right. Yep. I knew
I
it.
feel like it would work though.
Movie
Like,
release dates it is. All right. All right, here you go. Kevin, you're going to get 5 questions in the realm of movie release dates. Here you go. Star Trek Into Darkness. It was released in what year?
2013.
2013.
That's correct. The computer animated Ninja Turtles film called TMNT was released in what year?
2008.
2007.
Wow. Whew. That's correct.
Of course.
This
One
guy
year
is
off.
a computer
Always.
animated version of
All
a
right.
competitor.
The Rocketeer was released in what year?
97.
Oh my goodness. Yes, that's correct.
91.
Is that what he said?
Two more questions here.
Samuel L. Jackson first appeared on the big screen as Nick Fury in which year?
2008.
2008.
Correct.
That's correct. It's now 21 to 10.
Kevin, how many films based on Marvel properties were released in 2003? 20 seconds to answer.
2? Yeah, 2.
Christian, this could be for the match.
Daredevil?
He gets it right.
3?
5.
I'm guessing.
Choice.
Is it A, 2, B, 3,
I'm gonna go
C,
3.
4, D, 5?
Because Blade Runner could be in there somewhere.
Blade.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Blade, sorry.
5.
It's possible.
JTE roll, please.
How many films based on Marvel properties were released in 2003?
It's a tough wording of the question too.
And the I'm sorry, the choices one more time.
A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, D, 5.
2.
That is incorrect. So,
3.
David, for the steal to stay alive and to get into round 3.
3.
That's correct.
He has made it.
Good. Barely.
He has made it.
Barely.
By the skin of his teeth.
Avoided the KO.
Wow.
He avoided the KO. Smets bleeds for just a minute. Just a minute. And
He's mortal. He's a man.
He's a man, but he's got 10-point lead going into round 3. This is a deficit that Moore's got to climb out of. He needs to get all
Excuse
3
me.
of his
Gesundheit.
round 3 questions right in order to stay in the game.
Yeah, and Christian, this is one of those scenarios where, regardless if David Moore is able to somehow pull off a miracle here, I think both David and Kevin, you'll learn something from a match like this. You'll learn when you were in a big hole, you learn how to protect a lead. Both competitors gaining knowledge right before our very eyes.
Yeah, and you see his manager Kaiser
Perfect.
coming in there, giving him a couple words and walking out.
I do like Kaiser's gas station sunglasses.
I like him too. All right, so now we're going to get to round number 3. Mark, how's it go?
In round number 3. All right, David, you selected 11, for your first
what I would have
category, or
picked.
as you would say, 1-1. And that corresponds to a familiar category for you. That's the world of the MCU. The MCU, and your question for 2 points to stay alive. Who plays the villainous Sonny Birch in Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Walton Goggins.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Who plays the villainous Sonny Birch in Ant-Man and the Wasp? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Second one.
Who plays the villainous Sonny Birch in Ant-Man and the Wasp?
His face. His face haunts me.
5.
It's over.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Last one. Who plays the villainous Sonny Birch?
Took me a little
Ant-Man
longer to
and
pull out
the
Walton
Wasp?
Goggins just because
Yeah.
I had to remember who the villains were.
Yeah.
And he's not even.
5.
I like that they said villainous because he's not really a
3,
villain.
2, 1.
That's it.
And your winner!
Wow.
Nice.
Just showed he's got some
The answer is
power,
correct.
some knowledge, some
That's one.
potential.
Goggins was the answer.
Kaiser coming out. They moved
And
to number 2.
Kaiser reminding them that they have a lot to do in the Inner Geekdom League, and David Moore could not get that question early. He was going to have to pull off a miracle in round number 3, but what got them to this situation was the fact that Kevin throws a perfect round 1, gets a couple steals, has a very good near-perfect round number 2, and he looks like a pretty unbeatable force.
Kevin Smets just put the Inner Geekdom League on notice because Kevin Smets only missed one multiple choice question, one by TKO in his first match. David Moore played very well. He just, you can tell, he struggles with actors' names. I think that if he starts learning actors' names, he's going to come back a stronger player because that was his downfall. He missed a lot of questions.
Well,
Walton
character
Goggins, a
name
tough
is
man,
rough
but he missed
too
a
if
lot of
it's a
questions
minor
about actors, and I think
character.
that's
Yeah,
something he can improve
that's
on.
my
He's a young
thing.
kid. You
Our
can see him that-
like
you've seen him
actors'
studying
names
his
with
stuff
character
players.
names like
You can see him
together
studying his
is
stuff with players
what
like Ben
I
Bateman,
usually.
Ken Kalinowski.
I got
Ken
actors'
Kalinowski,
names, it's the
Mike
characters that I'm
Kalinowski,
just
Mike's
like,
brother, and now Dave Moore. I think
when
will be
it's
one of those
minor
players as well. But the
characters.
story is Kevin Smets.
Like Phil
Kevin
Coulson.
Smets is going to be a force
Although
here
he's not
that
really
I
a
think
minor.
that
Or
Mike
Guy
Kalinowski
Fleegman and
should
Guy
look out
Patterson.
for. Rachel should look out for because this kid is here to play.
That's right. You don't know if it was a great debut, if he's going to be able to carry that on, because we've seen competitors open up with an incredible first match, and then they do okay. Sometimes they do well. The future will tell us that story. Right now, to tell the story of the match is our own Jen Sturger.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Kevin, the Smasher Smets. Kevin, where did you come from? That was amazing.
Look, I didn't come here to talk to you. I came here to answer questions. So if you don't have any questions for me, I'm just going to take
That was a
off.
question.
I have a lot of questions. This is actually an interview.
How about I do the talking, Jen? Is that okay? Can I do that? That's what he brought me here to do. He answers questions correctly. I talk for Kevin Smets. Okay? First thing I'd like to say, David Moore, you're a good kid. You got in our way. You had to go. Okay? So all I want to know, Jen, is who's next?
Who's next? Well, I mean, maybe we start out small, you know, like, we got plenty of great competitors. Jared Habon, Keaton Marsh.
Mark Donica.
How about Navarro? Why don't we bring Navarro out?
There you go,
Why don't we
former
get somebody
champ.
out there who can give this kid a challenge?
Christian, he's hilarious. You realize he's a former champion, right?
Let me tell you something. Christian Harloff should thank me and thank Kevin Smets for coming on this show. We probably got 50,000 new subscribers the minute we walked out here. But yes, we know
Sure,
who he
leave
is.
comments.
We know who he is.
Okay. I mean, we haven't heard from Hector in a while, so I think
He's
we're
a
gonna
busy
have
boy.
Call his lawyer. He probably knows where he is.
to. Okay. So congratulations on a perfect first round.
Oh, damn.
He's a gem, Christian. Where'd you find him? Thanks, guys. I'm back with David. David, 7 points in any other first
MCU,
round.
man, that's
Would actually be
humbling.
a pretty good
to
day.
be like,
but
yeah,
unfortunately,
you don't know
got hit by a
everything
bus
about
out
the
there.
MCU.
Yeah, that was
For all of
that
us,
wasn't
because I
fun.
didn't know.
It was. I mean, it was fun, but that wasn't fun. It was a whole lot of stuff that happened. I lost my train of thought because that was another train coming at me from another direction. It was
Hi, I just wanted to introduce myself, Jay Washington. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, fellow chocolate man. Yes. Hi.
That was really unnecessary.
But we are, and I embrace it.
You embracing my hand too
He
much.
is like a mini Jay
I want
without
to say
the anger.
you played a great game while you still holding my goddamn hand.
Because I love you, Jay.
That is too much for this show. You played a great game. Welcome to the league.
Appreciate you.
Keep doing what you're doing, and watch some movies, not just look at the intro cards. Thank you, but congratulations, kid. Seriously, congratulations. Great first showing. Real talk. See ya.
Yeah.
That was super kind.
All of that.
But,
that was.
But for real though, David, people fell in love with you out there. You just came out with this charisma, this like fun attitude. It was like if Biggie Langston and Carlton had a baby. You know, everybody fell in love with you out there.
Take that.
It's a compliment, I promise.
I'll take it all day. Okay.
Well,
you know, I
hope that your loss today didn't deter you from coming back because we really enjoyed watching you play.
I appreciate that. It didn't. Like I look at this experience and I relate it to another man who lost to a beast, T'Challa, to Killmonger. But guess what? He spoke to his ancestors and he knew just what to do. And he came back and was victorious because good shall always triumph over evil.
But he did die, you know that, right?
Killmonger did. But like, I'm T'Challa.
Oh, good. You at least saw that movie.
T'Challa,
Thanks so much again for playing today, David. We hope to see you again soon.
I appreciate you.
Back to you guys.
Well, look at that. You talk about Kevin Smets and Kaiser. They just called out the former champion, Hector Navarro. Now, whether or not Hector Navarro is going to take the challenge, we haven't heard from Hector in a little bit. Will he take on the challenge of Kevin Smets? We will see. And is Kevin calling up a little bit too soon to play someone like a Hector Navarro? Time will tell. We don't know if that
minor league kids,
that's something that Emma has to also say. I don't know if I'm going to give you Hector yet, but
they have like
the
this
fact
little
that he's
chip on
calling
their
someone out
shoulder
like that is incredible.
I
And
mean,
Dave
hey,
Moore
they have
says,
the
yes,
knowledge
get me
to
back
back
in
it
there. I wanna
up.
play.
So.
Kevin's showing a lot of moxie, calling out some of the most hallowed competitors in the history of the Inner Geekdom division. And you're right, David Moore. Look, you got to smile after a match like that. You made it through. You got through your first match. Now you have something to build off of. You know your strengths. You know your weaknesses. I look forward to seeing a lot more of him in the Inner Geekdom division.
Look, Kevin Smets, after the awards show this year, I got an email from him that said, come this year, I will be Rookie of the Year. I will be Inner Geekdom Champion. I will be one of the best players of all time. I like the moxie there. It's a lot.
Nice to be modest.
It's a lot to say. It's a lot to say. Can he do it? We're going to find out. But now, you guys, thank you. There's so much going on. There's so much going on in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. The first place I'm going to send you is to the Schmoedownlive.com. The free-for-all. 35 competitors, and they're all competing live in downtown LA. You guys can be there to watch it all go down. Just buy tickets. Come check it out. Imagine the screaming, the yelling. Who's going to be the last person standing and get a shot at any title that they want?
Not
and
I.
Then April 13th. Who's the Boss plays in a #1 contender match. Alex Damon defends the Star Wars Championship. Get your tickets right now.
Chicago, Los Angeles, a lot of great dates, a lot of great live offerings that we have for you. Check out the Schmoedownlive.com or go to TriviaSD.com and check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon today. That is Christian George Harloff. I am Mark Baby Carrots Ellison. We'll see you around soon on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Stacy!
All this is going to work. You, Ethan, Stacy, this is going to be a great thing. Stacy, listen,
Jimmy!
I'm so glad to see you. I missed you so much.
Stacy doesn't look happy.
Amazing.
I missed you.
Listen, we were talking on the plane. And we got something great for you. Because we already got Ethan and Janine together. I
Yeah,
got
James,
something
we're
for
finding you right there.
Uh-oh.
You know what, Jay? I know your game. Okay? No, I know every game that you're playing. All right? What's going on?
I'm not playing a game, Stacy.
So you know what? Congratulations to your success in New York, to the both of you. Where was I in that picture? I didn't hear about it from everybody but you. I didn't get a phone call.
I did call you.
I did get it.
I called you.
I heard nothing from you. Okay? You know what? I'm the most underrated player in this game. Okay?
I know.
She's good.
I've been putting my work in for years. And what have you given me? What belts do I have?
They don't have belts
what
either.
belts have I won? What partner? What great partner have I had?
I got one coming.
We're
I
working
got
on it.
that.
We're working
That's
on
what
it.
I'm trying to tell you.
No. You know what? I don't need you guys anymore. I have a new family. I found a place.
Oh! Damn!
Who's he talking to? Who's getting
Oh, we know. We know. Uh-oh.
Damn. Corruption is becoming huge now. Corruption is becoming what the Lion's Den was, at least in terms of them, you know, forming up, being able to hold as many accolades or as many titles as them, or at least for as long as they can, will depend on whether or not Kalinowski can defend his title for Inner Geekdom, and if they can end up somehow gaining another title or titles if they can go for the team titles.
Yeah, if the Corruption can go after the team titles. Of course.
And then, of course, if you do have the girls, if you do have Stacy and whoever Stacy's going to partner up with, I don't think they would do Stacy and Ken. Stacy and Donica would probably be pretty powerful if they were to do that, because we haven't seen Donica. We know that Donica is part of the Knights of Ken, and we haven't seen anything come from that. So he's the enforcer. Why not bring Donica in too? Because having all of them, he'd be knocking on the Inner Geekdom door. You've got Stacy, who's definitely an underdog when it comes to her battles, because she's taken out some of the best, and she pulls some pretty clutch answers when the time comes.
Right.
Putting her with somebody else who's well-rounded on that side, like Donica, would probably end up being a nice fit. But I don't know. Seeing her enveloped into Corruption could be dangerous for everybody else in the league. Or if they end up getting any of the new competitors that are coming out, we don't know yet. We may not even seen some of the beasts that they have waiting in the wings to come into the Schmoedown so far. But Smets definitely showed that he's dominant in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what else we have going for him, to see how well he can go further. I mean, he knows his stuff, and he's been working hard at it, and you can see that, especially going into those fan leagues and everything, and then coming into this league. Sometimes when you have, like, that cockiness or that confidence in there, you have to have that knowledge to back it up, and he surely does. So
he definitely does.
Let's hope that if they get any more people from the fan leagues, please be a face. Please be nice. You guys are all coming on all like mean and not nice.
Coming in all heel.
Yeah.
I think the knowledge, though, the knowledge is what weighs down that anger. It weighs down that need to succeed, that need to show
even when you have that need to succeed, you still can be nice.
You could, and I think you eventually probably will, but it'll be maybe more so when one of them turns face. Because right now, Paul, Smets, and Chance all have what it takes to be in this league. The only problem is they are very similar when it comes to, I'm going to come out, I'm going to beat you, I'm wearing dark clothing, and then that's it. So the personality is also something that needs to be brought. And yes, you are coming in, who's next, the Brock Lesnar, the bad and brooding. But eventually you're going to start building these dynamics. Chance definitely found his home with Corruption. I don't know if there's room for any others in there, like Smets or
not
Paul.
at the time. Not
right now.
Not in this current time. I think that they need to have a couple outliers in the league, like Smets and like Paul. So to see them like come in on their own, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do in this league. I mean, like we said before, Ethan Irwin. I mean, he came in. Nobody really knew who he was, really, as far as the game goes, and then he went all the way up to the top and got the belt. So I'm looking forward to seeing what these other newbies coming in can do. If
they end up in the free-for-all, it's going to be definitely interesting to see, because you're going to see these competitors possibly clash within the game, and that's where it could get dirty.
Like the newbies that come into just the Inner Geekdom League, and then coming into how well they can do like overall.
Right.
Granted, we've got Paul. Paul did come in just doing overall anyway, so we know that he can take it and be part of that, and he can. I'm pretty sure he'll do pretty well in the free-for-all.
All those fan leagues, too, it comes down to the training and dedicating that time. That's why Christian holds Ben so high, is because Ben Bateman does put himself through the ringer when it comes to training and learning all the things that he doesn't know, or at least getting better at what he does, where a lot of the rest of us, we do it because it's fun, and we don't spend a lot of time training outside.
We don't have the time to do it.
Don't have the time, and honestly, when it comes down to it, we're not trying to go for the belts. We're not trying to win at the top because it's more so just I want to go play the game. And these guys are hungry for it.
Well, of course we're not going to go if you up acting like that.
That's right, because you saw what happened at the free-for-all. I got to hold myself low. Then you end up like Riley and start winning when you stop caring.
All right. You got to start at the bottom.
When Riley cared, he biffed it big time. I was right there with him. I got one answer more than he did in the free-for-all. What was that?
Yeah, but now look at he's coming up, back up, but with the help of Bateman.
That's because Bateman's the one that's getting all down and dirty into the books and learning, reading those Leonard Maltin books.
I'll be your Bateman. I'll take it one for the team.
She does have a freaking book over there that she's writing all kinds of stuff in. So yeah, but it doesn't help me in the free-for-all. So either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction to the battle between Smets and Moore. What did you guys think? Let us know down in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
Do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking joints, you know where they are. Keep the party, feel the party, keep the party going on a Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. Thank you so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over. Bye.